The French Revolution was a brutal and barbaric period of time. It saw the French king and queen being dragged to the guillotine where they lost their heads on the very execution device brought in by King Louis XVI. It was a ruthless time in which some monarchist sentiment was usually met with someone being taken to the guillotine themselves. In just a matter of months there were 17,000 people who were executed within France during the Reign of Terror. There were some stories in which women who witnessed their loved ones losing their heads shed tears, and then these tears were interpreted as defiance against the revolution, and for this they were dragged to their execution straight after their husbands. But one man who lost his head was an Irishman who rose to the rank of general inside the French army. Welcome to the fortress. Today we look at the execution of the guillotined Irish general. To support our channel, please make sure to subscribe. James O'Moran was the son of a shoemaker, and he was born in May 1735 in Elphin. But when he was young he left Ireland for France, and he grew up in a French town before he joined the military, and he remained in service of the Irish Brigade de Dillon. He was considered a very skilled soldier, and he rose quickly throughout the ranks of the military, and served in Germany before further promotions came, and he was made a major on the 20th of October 1779, and was later then given the rank of colonel in August 1791. He was sent to America and served during the American Revolutionary War, and O'Moran was wounded at the Siege of Savannah. He then served in Grenada, but when the French Revolution broke out he was promoted again, and was made a general. O'Moran was serving alongside other prominent generals, and was given command at the camp at Gassel. He visited many different army strongholds and prepared them for defence, but at the end of 1793 he was made the commander of the camp at Lille, and the commander-in-chief of a huge number of soldiers. However, James O'Moran would fall from grace. He was accused of having been given bribes from the English, and was then suspended and was arrested. He was locked up in prison, but was one of many who would be brought in front of the Revolutionary Tribunal. As he had commanded the king's troops and was senior in the army, he was condemned to death for what was described as opposing plans at the moment of their execution and going against the revolution. James O'Moran was brought out to the guillotine for his execution on the 6th of March 1794, and he was executed in the Place de Trun. It was here where the most active guillotines during the Revolution were found, and even a collection of nuns were executed there. But James O'Moran was paraded throughout the crowd, and was taken up the steps of the scaffold, where the guillotine sat on top of. The device of death with its sharp slanted blade was pulled up and held in place. O'Moran's death sentence was proclaimed, and he was then strapped to the board by the executioner, and was locked into place under the guillotine blade. He performed a few final checks before the blade was released onto O'Moran's neck, and his head was taken clean off. James O'Moran was an Irishman by birth who travelled to France to live, and he then joined the military and became very senior. But he was one of thousands of people who lost their heads on the guillotine. Thanks for watching. To support our channel, please make sure to subscribe, and once again, thanks for watching.